Okay. Um, you've seen my last videos. My videos are there to um, leave testimonials, but also, this target individuals right now doing what they do to me. Matter of fact, I heard somebody just super slowly because they're doing something to my body, right? And you've seen the people who are involved in my targeting. Not very impressive, I mean, these people. It's not people that you see yourself wanting to live like. As slowly as I'm dying, if I'm dying, I'm like, please take it even slower so I can continuously bless you guys and make you look at yourself in the mirror the way you need to look at yourself. It's humiliating to live their life. They use this tonality while they're doing these things to me. They do these things to children, right? They can't even play this femme fatale like like people that they try to portray themselves. You heard what they do to babies. You heard what they do to women. It gets to the point where they try to interrupt me and distort what I'm distract me by even saying random things. Oh, we're not cruel, right? That's the things that they're supposed to be doing. You've seen what these kind of people are. You see the humiliations. It's a lot of try to disorienting you and try to make you accept something that you're not, which is not going to happen. It's pathetic because they've been humiliated properly. They've been properly humiliated, not tortured, humiliated. There's a difference. They said they're going to torture me, they're going to do this. This is torture. That's what happens. Somebody's doing things to you and you're being tortured. Humiliation is when you involve yourself in things that make you really look like what you're part of. When you do things and involve yourself in things that's just embarrassing. Can you imagine a grown woman or man say, oh, we're not cruel? They try to interrupt you. They say things that can be as random as it gets to try to stop the reality that they're in. It's pathetic. Even though I'm the one targeting, even though I'm the one slowly dying, suffocating, liver organs, this is the pathetic life that this trash is living. I guarantee you, if you see who's talking to me, you would understand why this person will find empowerment in this. You've seen pictures of these people. These people are trying to make you accept something that you will never subscribe to. They sold their soul to pedophiles. That's the best way I can. If they are embarrassing and it's humiliating. When I look at the videos I make, I was like, these people are just so humiliating. They truly want you to accept this thing. 2 seconds ago, they bring back memories of the things they were trying to make me subscribe to. It's crazy how they try to get you to accept this persona they created, and it's so pathetic. Because they even embarrass themselves. They paint these things, and then sometimes they just repenting. Even your own painting is confused. They broke me back to before August 19, 2019. I knew things were suspicious around me, right? August 19, 2019 is when the V2K started happening, and then that's when everything just changed in my brain. I get different reactions, feelings, sensations, thoughts, dreams. Everything changed. It became disturbing. It meant to break me down. Almost broke down. Almost thought about killing myself. It was that bad. But before that, I recognized things being bizarre. People were acting weird. Just people were acting in these theatrical ways. And I remember there was a lot of weird thing happening. But I remember one day I was going to the gym. I see this 14-year-old boy or whatever. He just was making himself position and looking at his phone. And it's just it's obvious he was just there, positioned there for a purpose. And I'm looking at this kid. I was like, okay, what would they try to, what are you trying to say? This, I'm not understanding, I'm staring him up and down. I was like, what? I'm like, what can I even try to come up with? I'm looking at this kid. This is 14, middle school kid. And I walk past him. I'm like, whatever, just pass through him. And I see this woman, this black woman. It's humiliating. She comes out, he's too young for you. I'm like, oh. I turn around. She just walks around. Because she obviously knows she did something humiliating to herself. She doesn't want to be seen immediately. I'm like, okay. And now they're like, now we know that's what you wanted. Because usually what they do is they make me have this stimulation towards kids, right? Especially little girls. Especially when they're girls, that's the nastiest thing. Usually now they're like, oh no, you like girls, no, but now it's going back to that. And they try to bring back this memory and give me like a weird sensation that I didn't have at the time. And I was like, wait, do you think that I'll be like, oh my gosh, how long I've been, that's a 13-year-old boy, that's what I want. Right? And they try to make you accept, no, we studied you, that's what you want. And then, because this sounds like what it is, they just randomly say something, oh, they were not cruel. Well, yes, you're cruel, and you're low life and paid those. But I know why you're just saying that now. It's because you don't want to hear yourself in this illogicalness. It's fair. Look how embarrassing your life is. Even the way they paint you makes no sense. In the sense that 1 second it's like, oh, it's girls, you little girls, this is what you want. Oh, but remember that little boy. It's like, you guys are a bunch of frauds. And they try their best to try to make me subscribe to this. And they try to disorient you, say something else, to change the subject, because no. I know what you guys are. I know what you guys do. This woman who, whatever money she got, is that not humiliating? Is that a life worth living? That's humiliating. She knows who I am. You think a 13, 14-year-old boy, that's what. And I remember another time there was like an older kid, like maybe 16, 17 boy. I'm seeing pushing, and I'm looking at it, and I can see that they purposely made him walk. He's just walking a weird way, and the father's there. I'm looking, I was like, these people really, like, I'm looking, I was like, this is crazy. What the fuck? Sorry, man. So what the F? And I was like, no, but you failed. I was like, target individuals, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself, because these pedophiles, this slow life, these bottom feeders, have no shame. They think they're going to act according to a way, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, all along, teenage boys, this is what I've always wanted. That's what I've been craving for. This is what I'm into. This is the things that makes me naturally aroused. Do you understand how delusional these people have to make themselves be? To break you down to accepting this? That's their job. It is their job. This is what they're meant to, this is what they're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? This to disorient me. They tell, oh, castrate. Do you understand the patheticness of their life? Who's watching me slowly die? They're not slowly living longer. Huh? I will humiliate these people. And this is what they deserve in life. Continuously be humiliated by life. Because they try to find something. And in my mind, they're giving me a little sensation, whatever. I was like, oh, please. It's like, you know how you just look at this, oh, it's just a kid. And now they give me little weird feelings and sensation. Try to manipulate this memory. It's like, okay. Now it's into, it's the boys now. Right? And then you hear these people try to sound me and saying, you are a pedo. Whatever is happening to my organs, I'm thankful to the Lord, to God, that I didn't have to live that life. These people's death is to be determined. To be determined. I'm just glad in my life, while I was functional, I was in there, you're a dead pedo. Just start speaking like that. As if that's going to make me subscribe to it. You know the things they would try to do earlier? They bring back. Thankfully, I filmed the things that they've done to me. And if they mess with me, I'm like, I can make this video again. I have no problem. If my life right now consists of just humiliating these people who will die, it's okay. I want to make sure that they see themselves properly for what they are. You can manipulate my memories, create a new version of my memories. They give me a stimulation that they can give me now, in a different fashion, changing a little bit, tweaking giving a little weird feeling. I'm like, oh, I know you're adding the extra little thing. I get it. That's the thing you do, but That's the thing they do. And you then start like try to degrade you. It's like, you are nothing. You just heard what I just said? Traumatized individuals, it's pathetic. These low lives are just sad pieces of shit. I'm sorry for the insultings. I don't want to. Like, I know I'm not I know I'm not perfect. I know me very well. I'm comfortable with who I am, and I don't have to pretend I'm perfect. But I could be living life, doing the things they do. Try to make somebody accept things that are just so falsified, so BS. And try to make somebody who's being rewired and manipulated to be like, no, teenage boys, that's what you want. A 13-year-old boy, that's what you want. Rapper. You understand? And utilizing some of the childlike individuals or people who just embarrassing low lifeness. You see in those pictures. My death, I understand who's killing me. I know the reality. I am a subject in this program that is developing and improving a technology that is meant to manipulate people in different ways. And they're trying to make me identify with this persona that is, at this point, is a little... to try to make me accept these things they do to me. Because what's happening today, every time I look at a child or somebody who looks like a child, especially girls, I mean, right now they're just going back into something again. Like they kind of out of the things they do, especially girls. They're gonna give me stimulations. They're gonna give me sexual stimulations, especially girls. Yes, they do that to boys too, but the girls is where they do the nastiest things. Right now, they make me think just earlier, like this teenage kid who's like 13, 14-year-old, and they try to give me like this stimulation they usually give me. And it's like, no, we just matched. And this is nasty because what they're doing is they're going to my memories and changing it to something else. I know they're playing my reactions of my memory. I will never be myself again. And it's funny because there's also another teenage boy who's like more 16, 17-year-old, right? And they're trying to stop doing this thing because it doesn't go well with, I guess, the persona they try to create. And then you hear them try to disorient me. You might be, you won't, and target individuals know who you are. These people are bottom feeders working for entities filled with pedophiles and now try to manipulate you or try to make you accept this manipulation they obviously do to you. This is what they do is systematically done. However, they try to make me feel anxious or try to make me be subscriptive to these things. It's pathetic. I wonder if now they're going to start having like little teenage kids, like teenage boys, sorry, like, instead of girls, and try to make me like, oh, I see, that's what you want. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So my target individuals, stay strong. Whatever's going to happen to you, find yourself dignified. This is the humiliating life that these people live. I wish they show themselves. I'd take a good picture of these people. And guys, look at this. Can that trash make you subscribe to these things? You might be dying, but imagine living life like this. So stay strong.